gonna be the one y'all been waiting for a long time. I'm talking about the lizard stage of the Scorpio man, and try to get y'all understanding on that. Sorry I had to restart that one because you know how it is when I try to save videos. Sometimes they don't do too well, so I'm trying to. Sometimes I gotta restart it in order to get it like it's supposed to because I know y'all don't want to miss it. So I'm sorry for those who already had clicked the link. Hopefully I can get them back in here. But this is gonna be a good video. I like to wait for a couple of y'all to get in here. Okay, you came in. What's going on, Christian? What's going on. I appreciate it. You know, make sure y'all like it. Y'all into the chat room. And this gonna be about the. I'm not familiar with who you are, but are you a female? Are you a dude? I'm not familiar with you, friend. You know what I'm saying? It's all love and everything. Are you a female? I'm just trying to make sure because I don't be knowing who some of y'all is. Because I'm trying to get this right for y'all. And this one's a lot more different than what the videos I usually do. I was trying to figure out. I already knew the words I wanted to put into it, but it's hard at sometimes trying to get through and make sure I can do the video. I'm just asking the question because I'm gonna ask y'all. If I don't know, I'm gonna ask questions. I'm just trying to figure out who you is. I'm not familiar with who you are. Let me see. Please don't make my video weird because I'm just not familiar. I don't know who you are. You also a great YouTuber. I appreciate the love though. I don't know. I do not know who you are though. Sorry about that for those who may come in from the beginning. This video is gonna be about the lizard stage, about coming out of the lizard stage, because a lot of, hey Emma, what's going on? I think I had a lot more. I think you had a lot more likes on your previous, but the like button was not working. I was getting, and yeah, I know how it is. I know what you're saying, Emma. It was a couple more, but that's why I restarted. Okay. I always know a troll when I see one, cause that person, it be weirdos up here. I got real good intuition, and this is one thing I'm talking about when you coming out the lizard stage. You know what I mean? Because what I mean by the lizard stage, it's not even just for Scorpio, but I use it because the lizard is represented as a part of the Scorpio trait. You know what I mean? It's not always the wicked or bad trait, but it's like more of the basic level. It's more of the ground level of the Scorpio, which unfortunately the bad thing about it is, hey, what's going on? A lot of Scorpio, a lot of us you see what happens when I try to do a deep video like this. You see how the low vibrational this person that's in the chat room. I'm glad you're in here because you're a perfect example of the entities I'm talking about that surround us. These are the type of entity. This is a perfect example. See, this happened for a reason. That this troll or this entity or this spirit or whatever it is came in here trolling this video. Why this video in particular? I make almost hundreds of videos. Why they come in on this video? Because this video got a message. But you're not gonna stop me from delivering my message. You are the exact reasons why I need to make this video to warn people to make people understand, especially Scorpio man. Women that date Scorpio man are just people in general. You can don't ever take what I say as always being Scorpio. If you only take it as that, that's your own prerogative. I don't it don't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a personal thing with you. You know, but these videos, anybody can learn from. It don't matter. You don't have to be a Scorpio necessarily. You know, see the weird entities and weird wicked people gonna come into the videos when you trying to deliver a message, when you have something to say, when you have a destiny. They always want to jump on your bandwagon. They always want to rain on your parade. They always want to pop your bubble for no reason. But I'm not. I can see through your facades. I can see through the chinks in your armor. I can see through the masquerades of your mask. You know what I'm saying? I can see right through the makeup that you wear. You know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, I done grew out of that stage where I was easily manipulated. These are the stage where the Scorpio is his growing stage. This is like the growing pain of Scorpio, which is normal. It's like I don't ever want people to give it wrong about like the lizard stages. Everything is bad. Just because I might list some traits that a certain Scorpio you might have. It doesn't mean he's a bad person. It just mean I'm gonna try to break it down for you. You know, but let me see. And thank you so much, guy 11 Hook. I really appreciate it. I wish I could. They don't let me pin what you got to say. Ain't that some mess? Hmm. That's something. But I guess it don't need. I don't know. This stuff weird. I probably could do it if I had my little laptop, but it'll be okay. You know, make sure y'all show that love you can, all that good stuff. I already knew it was somebody gonna come in here. Thank you, Christian. I know you're part of the lizard tribe, but unfortunately, sir, entity or agent or whatever you are, I'm not in the lizard stage no more. You know, you already know I'm not in the lizard stage. That's why you came to interrupt my videos. See, these are the type of entities that keep a lot of Scorpio men, keep a lot of individuals, not just Scorpio, from growing because every time you're trying to get up, every time you're trying to spread your wings, you have people trying to dethrone you. You have people trying to weigh you down. It's almost like an eagle trying to fly with a brick on his back. It's almost like an eagle trying to fly with the parasite sucking him dry, and almost like a vampire. Whether it's a spiritual vampires, whether they surrounded by mental vampires, whether they surrounded by just you know, just wicked individuals, just people that suck you dry. This is the stuff that keep a Scorpio from growing. These are the stages that keep a lot of Scorpio from growing. It's because there's nothing wrong with going through your regular stage or going through the lizard stage, but it's staying in that stage when you in your 40s, staying in that stage when you in your 30s, when you in your 50s. You know what I mean? And fortunately for me, I was able to grow out of it in my mid 20s, which I could have grew out of before, but I'm gonna break it down. You know, one thing about Scorpio and Lizard stage, this is the stage where a lot of people are in. You know what I'm saying? Not just the Scorpio. You know, this is the stage where you see the Scorpio. We are more prone to the stereotype, the traditional Scorpio traits, the antisocial behavior. In my lizard stage, I could never do videos. I could never have a voice and speak my voice out fluently on a platform. I couldn't articulate my spiritual identity. I couldn't articulate who I was. I couldn't articulate the real from the fake. I couldn't articulate who was a true friend and who was a true enemy, because when you're in the lizard stage, you are I hope y'all you know, I hope y'all can enjoy this, because this is a different video. So I'm not gonna get distracted and pay attention to the dream killers or the weirdos. You know, one thing about the Scorpio man you gotta understand is I feel like I'm super duper close, but this is an intimate video, but I ain't trying to be too close. I ain't trying to be all up in your grill like that. I know some of y'all got the big TVs when y'all watch anyway. So one thing you gotta understand about the Scorpio man is, you know, a lot of us, it's harder to grow into our greatest aspect. It's harder to grow into our greatest peak because of a lot of our earlier years, because Scorpio man, we try to attach to stereotypical things. We try to blend in. We try to be normal. We try to go along with the flow. But that's, you know, it's this is what hinders a lot of Scorpio men from growing, and a lot of them becoming, you know, very charismatic, very outspoken. God body is not no different from any other Scorpio, but I had to grow out of those stages. And a lot of times, unfortunately, a lot of Scorpios have to go through a tremendous tragedy, tremendous downfalls. You know what I mean? This will be part of the resurrection stage where the Scorpio turns into the phoenix of the eagle. You know what I mean? But for me, it took a lot of tragedy. You know, when Scorpios, you could tell Scorpio lizard because Scorpio lizards have heavy. You know, a lot of them are heavy drinkers. A lot of Scorpio lizards hang out with low vibrational entities, low vibrational friends. You know, people that have no good for them. They try to do what is safe, not because they don't know any better, not because the Scorpio man is not intelligent enough to get out of this stage, but a lot of Scorpio men can't get out this stage because it's easier, it's scary to grow, take that next step to grow. It's scary to take that next step to evolve. It's easy, like a lot of people say, I want us to evolve. I want to see the youth change and stuff. I want to see them do this and do that. I want to see them be strong and be at their greatest peak. But the real reality is most of the majority of people, when you look into this real life, into this real reality, a lot of people don't, they're not going to take kindly to your growth. They're not going to take kindly to a Scorpio man being at his greatest peak. They're not going to take kindly to him being the strongest man or being the strongest leader he's supposed to be, because a lot of times it's easier for him to blend in as a lizard because the majority of his friends are lizards. It's easy to blend, and it's hard for him to visually see this. You might see it for your Scorpio and tell your Scorpio like you got so much greatness and so much potential. Why are you drinking? Why are you angry? Why are you doing this? But it's hard for him to see this. It's not because he's evil. It's not because he's just being wild and crazy. It's because it's hard to see spiritually when you're living with a blindfold. It's like living in walking with a spiritual blindfold. It's like walking in a dark forest with a blindfold wrapped around your eyes. You know what I mean? You don't the ego. You might even think you don't know what you are for real. You feel that it's normal. You have more friends when you blend in. You have more friends when you blend in. You're a lot more popular. When you blend in, it's easier to conduct yourself in this great masquerade that we call this life, right? You know what I'm saying? This people think this is the high level, but only people that think this is the high level are the people on that's living on the low level of the ground. You see what I'm saying? Look, y'all pay attention to this video because this is a different video. This ain't for everybody. This is only for the real high vibration. This is only for people on that level. Everybody say I'm on, okay, I hear what you're saying, but this is really that type of video. It's easier to blend in amongst a thick crowd, whether it's snakes, whether it's rats, whether it's other fellow lizards, whether it's weirdos, you know what I'm saying, whether it's goofballs, whether it's brainwashed individuals that's regurgitating the same things, the same topics, the same habits, the same music, the same enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? You get stuck into that position. You get stuck in almost a mental stagnation as a man, as a Scorpio, because you become mediocre. You become normal. You become civilized. You become almost at a passive aggressive level, which is not what a Scorpio is. It's everything that Scorpio is not. And I don't know if they're gonna let people get in. I know it gets crazy because like they like this. It get crazy with my videos, y'all. So y'all got to understand. I'm glad y'all was able to. More of y'all were able to come in here though, and I appreciate it. Hey, Queen Q. I can't forget Queen Q. I'm sorry, I was getting too distracted by the weirdo. And make sure y'all as y'all into the chat room. This is always gonna be about the lizard stage. I'm gonna talk about the stages of the Scorpio man. A lot of Scorpio man become angry and bitter. Like me, I had problem with rage, even with dealing with my channel and dealing with a lot of my supporters. You know what I'm saying? It was hard for me to embrace a lot of stuff because I was used to a certain way. I was used to more of an antisocial behavior. I was used to being surrounded by a certain species, about certain spiritual species, you know what I'm saying? But I had to realize and come to realization that, you know, it was all a decision. It was all a part of taking that accountability, you know what I'm saying, for myself, and taking a good look. And, you know, I wasn't a person to be like, oh, you know, I'm so wise, I'm gonna figure this out myself. No, I became an individual. They doing this video funny too. I don't know. Yeah, what y'all think? Because I know this video. I know I done shared this video heavy. I know a lot of people were very anticipating this video. You know, y'all let me know. You know, if you enjoy, if you ready for this video, y'all give me a heart, give me a like. You know, y'all let me know if y'all in it with me, cause I'm gonna go hard with it. I don't know how it's gonna end up or whatever, but I'm really into this one. I think it's a good video, so I'm not gonna shut it down. I'm gonna keep going. But y'all just let me know during the video. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, it was hard for me to come out into my ego stage where I blossomed, because I became too um, desensitized. I became too norm. I became, you know, I got too accustomed to that, because a lot of Scorpio men become enraged. They build enrage our inner darkness, because they're not because they want to be these dark people, not because they want to be these hard type of individuals. It's because they surrounded by these dark entities. They surrounded by these dark people. They surrounded doing dark things because they're at a lower level. They're still sliding on their stomach in the lizard stage, where everything is dark, where everything is low vibrational, where everything has a solemn, almost dark tone to it. So a lot of Scorpios are a lot, even the women, not just the men. It's a lot of women that you know, they can be, a lot of Scorpio women are, you know, are very bright women, very loving women, but some of them are stuck in that low level also. You know what I mean? Where they look for more of a public acceptance. Even if they don't look for a public acceptance, they have almost a bitter chip on their shoulder, where they don't embrace certain things. It's never a time to embrace just anything and everything, but you know, a lot of times in the low level of the Scorpio stage, the Scorpio will sting itself. The Scorpio will self-destruct into a level of no return. You know what I mean? In order to, because you know, of you know, because of our own ignorance, because of our own, you know, lack of knowledge, you know, knowledge and wisdom, you know, that Scorpio will self-destruct, you know, out of just frustration, you know what I mean, and not realizing where they at. They gonna make it hard for me to do this one, y'all. So I'm gonna keep going though. I don't know what's, I know this is Angelo. What's going on? I don't know what's going on, but they only let a few of y'all in here. I don't. It's crazy. And then they let some troll in here, that some doggone weird person, whatever. So I'm gonna see what's. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I don't know. A lot of people wanted to see this. That's why I know it's something weird going on. But I know how it goes. I know a lot of people gonna start coming in when I least expect it. You know. But that's one thing about being at the ego level, or being at the Phoenix level. It's not a level of. A lot of people think at being at your highest level, you're gonna be this accepted individual. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of times because that's what we're taught. You know what I mean? A lot of times I felt like when I crossed to a certain path, it was going to be this wonderful thing. You have this big trophy that's given to you. People just love you, you know, because they understand. But that's everything. But the truth, you know what I mean? People will, you know, you are. This is the thing. I'm gonna go in deep with this one, because I know this is why, you know, it's hard to get a lot of people in here, because it's a full moon. Only the people that are spiritually connected to the highest power are going to make it to this video. The low vibrational ones are not going to make it to this video. I already know that, because it's not supposed to happen like that. Only only a select few are supposed to hear this video, because this message is not for the lower vibration. So please hear me as I speak, and please, you know, show me that love and respect. And I love y'all, and I'm gonna go hard with this video. Um, us as Scorpio, it's like when you are used to walking a certain way and doing certain things all the time, you become accustomed to that. You know what I mean? It's like when you grow to this level called the eagle stage, the mature stage, spiritually awakened stage, whatever somebody want to call it. I don't care how many people in this video, because the real chosen, we is not no popularity contest. My impact is going to be my impact, regardless of how much I'm pushed, how much um, my gift is going to be my gift. And every Scorpio must understand that it don't matter what you want to do. It don't matter what other people want you to do out of this journey. You have a certain destiny. Until you fall into that line of that destiny, you're going to, it don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter how good of a place you think you're in. You're going to fall eventually, because you're doing everything against the grain. It's like a train trying to drive on the concrete. You know what I mean? It just don't mix. It's like an airplane being on a racetrack. You don't fit in. How can an airplane fit on the damn race car track? You're much too gigantic to fit in something so tiny. You see what I'm saying? It's like a mayor living in the project. It's like a mayor living in the projects. You don't fit in. You don't look right. You're not making no sense. You're literally slumming it. Whether you're spiritually slumming it, whether you are mentally slumming it, whether unless you just down. It's like a bird clipping their own wings. And think of the feeling when a bird clips his wings, or somebody, or you, that eagle, that Scorpio might be got in that eagle stage in his 20s, but he started trying to slum it, hang around the snakes. He wanna fly down to the ground and hang with the snakes. He's supposed to be flying beyond the mountains. He's supposed to be flying past the skies, but he's hanging with the snakes. He's hanging with the chickens. He's hanging with the buzzards. He's hanging with the seagulls, and squatting on Walmart, squatting at Walmart, squatting. He's on the roof. He's on the rooftop in Brooklyn with the rest of the pigeons, squatting on people's heads. He's supposed to be in the sky. He's supposed to be over the mountains. He's supposed to be traveling through different countries over the sea, because he's a powerful being. But that Scorpio started hanging around with the snakes. He started to pet with the chickens. He like, oh, I don't want to be alone. It's lonely being an eagle. So let me hang with the chickens a little bit. It ain't gonna hurt. Let me hang with the buzzers a little bit. It ain't gonna hurt. I need to fit in with the crowd. I need to be comfortable. I need to be where I'm more accepted. I need to be where I can be more popular. Because if you're a big fish in a small pond, it's easy to fit in. You know what I mean? But it's different when you have to fly into the horizon. It's scary to go into the unknown, and most people are not going to do that. They're going to stay where it's comfortable. They're going to stay where it's low vibrational. They're going to stay stuck on stupid. They're going to stay stuck on ignorant. They're going to stay in their evil ways. They're going to stay in their ignorance. They're going to stay in the darkness. It's like a person deciding to jump off a cliff, and you be like, hey, you walk off that cliff, it ain't no returning. And they say, and it's like them pushing the hell out and like, get out the way. I am brainwashed. I am stupid. I will do what I want. And it's like, it's just the same. It's the same exact thing. Most people they will willingly go against the grain and destroy themselves and self-destruct themselves, trying to fit in, trying to be into the crowd. And they miss that beautiful woman. They miss that beautiful opportunity. They miss that beautiful dream that they have, because their wings get clipped. They get bit by that snake. That venom gets in them. They get caught by that wolf. You know what I'm saying? They get chewed by that hyena. A hyena can't catch that eagle any other time. That hyena is no way in the world that hyena can catch that eagle, unless he willingly gives himself to that hyena. You fly your wings parallel and excel too high for you to be deleted and be just brought down to that level. That Scorpio has to willingly be amongst those low vibrational entities, be amongst those low vibrational people. And a lot of Scorpios, they end up getting their wings clipped. They end up getting their feathers plucked. And imagine the eagle that get his wings cut off by a poacher, right? Imagine if the law didn't protect eagles and poachers can just cut their wings off and annihilate them and mutilate them like they do all the other animals of the world and stuff. It's just the same thing. Imagine how sad that eagle would look. Imagine how depressed that eagle would look. Even if somebody rescued it and brought it back to good health, imagine how devastating that is. Imagine how spiritually depressing that is. That's the same thing with the Scorpio, because once you start hanging with those snakes, you are bound to get poisoned. A lot of people don't see that. Young, old, they don't see that. You hang with them snakes, you're bound to get poisoned. You're bound to get bit. You're bound to get strangled till you have no circulation left in your body, because not because that snake even hates you. It's nothing but the nature within the snake to poison you and annihilate you, because it's the nature of the snake. He don't have wings. He's not gonna fly. He's not gonna ever fly. He's not thinking about flying. She's not thinking about flying. It don't matter who they are. If they a snake, they're going to slither on their stomach, and you're trying to pick them up and try to throw them in the air. You could try to pick them up, try to put staple wings on that snake's back. That snake is not going to fly. That python might fly a couple of feet in the air and bite you as soon as it get down, and swallow you whole, because it's within the nature of the snake to be poisonous, to be this monster. And a lot of Scorpios end up getting their wings clipped. A lot of Scorpios end up falling into the ditch. A lot of Scorpios end up falling to the pig pen. You can't put imagine an eagle walking down into a pig's pen. He might can take a couple of hogs on, but them pigs will eventually trample over him if he don't fly, if he don't get up somewhere in the air, if he don't retreat. Them pigs, at least they're gonna trample over him. They're gonna annihilate him. They're gonna eat him alive, because hogs eat anything. They live in filth. They live in the same place. They don't leave that farm. And a lot of Scorpios, they want to blend in. It's fun being in big crowds. You know what I'm saying? And not getting past anybody, taking it from anybody, that because you can have a bright spirit and attract people, but it ain't about attracting a lot of people and not attracting a lot of people. It's about who you attract. Are you hanging in a crowd full of ignorant, wicked people? Are you hanging in a crowd full of dream killers? Are you hanging in a crowd full of poisonous people, spiritually devastating people, people that you know are blatantly wicked? Even if you have a sentimental connection to them, are you hanging around connecting yourself to people that are spiritually poisonous? Are you connecting yourself to people that want to see you fly, people that want to put you in the air, people that want to see you excel past the skies? These are the entities a Scorpio needs to surround itself with. But until that Scorpio surround itself, a lot of Scorpios remain on their stomach. They remain in that lizard stage. They remain in that skin. They remain in that dead cells. They remain in their old past lives. They supposed to evolve 8 stages ago, but they're still in stage 1, because they want to blend in. They want to be accepted. They want to be loved. They want to be popular, and that doesn't bring spiritual growth. That doesn't turn people to legends. That doesn't make people excel in their careers. It just makes you mediocre. You can still make a lot of money and still be in the lizard. He can be a lizard and still make a lot of money, but his mindset is going to be a certain way. He can open his mouth and he can sound like somebody that's so backwards. He can sound somebody like that don't make sense. You can tell about a Scorpio when he's in that stage, because when a Scorpio's in his evolved stage, we don't like to fight no more. We don't like to prove points no more. We don't like to chew people out no more. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Yulia. I don't know if that's Yulia. Is that Yulia? I might. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I don't think that's Yulia. That can't be Yulia. That gotta be somebody else. Lulia. Where you from, Lulia? Your name look like somebody I know. What's going on, my boy Nicholas? Hey, what's going on, Angelo? My big dog was named Angelo. That was my boy, a real one. Hey, what's going on, Ramoni? Yeah, oh yeah, that's Yulia. Ramonia. Hey, Ramonia. Hey, Ramonio, okay, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Um, and make sure y'all like as y'all into the chat room. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Let me know if you're enjoying this video. I'm enjoying this video. I'm enjoying this video. No, I'm just messing with y'all. But this I got a deep calling, and when I was in my lizard stage, I wanted to hang around what was acceptable for me as far as how other people seen me. If I would have got killed at 16, 15 years old, nobody would have blinked. If I would have, end up doing 100 years in prison, nobody would have blinked because I was prepared to live within my lizard stage. I felt a lot of Scorpios when we were young, we feel like the lizard stage is it for us. This is it. It ain't gonna get no better than this. You might as well make the best out of it, and get the most out of it. And a lot of Scorpios, they stay in that stage because it's comfortable. Because being that eagle is scary. Being that eagle, people think, oh, why doesn't he go to this stage? Why my Scorpio has so much potential? Or you see the best in your Scorpio, but he don't want to. He seem like he's stagnated. It's because you're not accepted when you get to that stage. I was literally ostracized from my social crowds when I evolved out my lizard stage. I was ostracized. I was alienated. I was shunned like a uh, like a Pentecostal church baby wearing tattoos on his face, like a Pentecostal church boy with tattoos on his face. I was shunned because that's what comes with growth. When you come with growth, you got to shed that dead skin, and that dead skin might be old friends, old comrades, old habits, old everything, and it's not going to be what you think it is. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't make it to that stage, not just Scorpios. That's why I want y'all to take this video into retrospect and really understand what I'm saying. Because I'm very different. I'm in this stage, I'm very comfortable in my awkwardness and because I'm like an old man. I'm like a 60, 70-year-old man. The stuff I talk about, the tone I talk about, the length I talk, a lot of people my age can't, some of them can't look at my video. They love me to death, but they don't have the spiritual, they don't have the spiritual intellect to really focus because they're not there. They still on the ground looking for bird. I'm giving them a plate, but they looking for bird. I'm giving them steak and chicken and vegetables and cornbread. They looking for bird seed. They looking for hot pockets. They looking for peanut shells. They looking for sunflower seeds. They're not looking. They looking for temporary contentment. They looking for a knick-knack, something to laugh at right quick, something to be entertained by. But this ain't what this channel is about. So a lot of the low vibration individuals that I love as much as anybody, I love everybody the same way because I'm very unbiased because I was on that level. You know what I mean? And I can be very transparent. I was gonna put this. The reason it took me so long to do this video because I was thinking about just keeping it for the book, but I got way more to put and add to it for the book because I can't really go as deep as I want to on this channel. So y'all understand that. So this video, just like I said, ain't gonna be for everybody, but I'm gonna go hard with this because I know everybody gonna like it, and I know it's gonna be a good video when everybody see it. It's not fun. It's not a fun level, because you feel like you feel like a strong man with his hand tied behind his back because you don't wild out on people that test you like you used to. You don't get violent with people like you used to. You don't talk the same like you used to. You don't watch TV like you used to. You don't listen to low vibrational music like you used to. You don't think about super silly crap and chase after every little silly weird thing like you used to. And it puts you at a point of looking awkward. It puts you at a point of being misjudged. It puts you at a point of being the awkward guy out, being different. But this is what makes you much great. This is what makes you worthwhile. This is what makes you champion. But a lot of it's the stages are like a spiritual boot camp. It's like going through a spiritual metamorphosis slash spiritual boot camp slash spiritual fast slash spiritual growing pain. So most people don't cross through that level to get to the ego stage. Most Scorpios are not going to get to the Phoenix stage, man or woman, because the growing pains are extraordinary. You have to humble yourself. You have to put yourself last when you're on this level. You have to put your mindset last. You have to put your old self as a to almost you have to bury. It's like your old self is almost spiritually buried. It's like you're almost having a spiritual funeral for yourself. People think a funeral is just you just die when you just physically die. You can spiritually die in a good way or in a bad way. And when I evolved, I spiritually died in a good way. But the bad thing was the pros mixed with the cons. And for those that don't understand, the good with the bad was very extreme. And it was like a seesaw because it wasn't I wasn't accepted for my new personality. I wasn't accepted as a non-alcoholic no more. I wasn't accepted as being this non-violent spiritual man. I wasn't accepted as being this free-loving, long hair, old school loving, music loving, poetry writing, book writing, video making, motivational speaking individual. They want to see the violent person. They want to see the loud talker. They want to see the hothead. They want to see the madman. They want to see the 2008. They want to see the 2006 me. You know what I'm saying? They want to see the 1998 me. They don't want to see the 2000. I'm gonna break it down for y'all because this video gonna be deep. I mean, y'all make sure y'all like. You know, if you're enjoying these type of videos, make sure you donate. Make sure you show that love. Sky 11 Hook, post my links and stuff like that. Thank you, Sky 11 Hook, because I sure didn't do it. I don't know how I didn't do it, but I didn't do it. When you at these levels of being the eagle or being the phoenix, right? You are not spiritually identified anymore because you are almost like a new person. It's almost like a new soul has jumped into your body. You know who you are. It's like your original essence is restored. The person you were as a child, the person that you were created to be is restored to its forefront and to its full adult stage. You know, because we become other things by our environment, by our kinfolk, by our family, by our comrades, your homeboys, your boy, you know, the bull, you know, young bulls, you know what I'm saying? You hang around them wild young bulls, you know what I'm saying? You getting loose, you know what I'm saying? You playing with them things, you letting it loose, you drinking that juice, you you know what I'm saying? You socially accepted amongst your peers and respected, but you at the worst spiritual place you could ever be in your life because you are still scraping your belly against the ground on that low level. You see what I'm saying? You still scraping your belly on the ground like that snake because you're still living in that dark place. You're still being in that dark place. You know what I mean? I could never make no videos when I was in that stage. I wasn't sociable when I was in that stage. I wasn't ready to be a great person when I was in that stage. I was comfortable with being, you know, in one spot, in one place. Let me see. This video different, so I hope y'all enjoy this. You know, this video is real different. Just like I said, this is a real video. This is a different video. You know, like when you at this stage, like you're not identical to people. Because you're like a different soul in your body. You're a brand new person. You're a brand new. It's like you have a brand new beginning. You know, it's like you evolve. It's like you're spiritually resurrected. You're not the same individual. You don't have the same rage. You be wanting to have rage. People be doing some stuff to me. People saying stuff to me. I be like, come on. Sometimes we want to come out like, come on. I know I got that evil spirit that can lash out and chop this and get this person out the way. but I can't conjure up that person no more because that person died years ago. That spirit in me died many years ago. That enraged maniac is not there no more. I'm faking. I went from the grizzly bear. This is the why a lot of Scorpios can't do this. Listen, they can't do it because that monster in the mirror is not there no more. He's still a beast, but he's a beast with purpose. When I was in my low level stage, I was like a wild, untamed animal with no identity, with no with no destination, with no purpose. And when you are in that stage, you become spiritually unidentified. You become almost like a stranger, almost like a y'all excuse me. When you grow in this stage, you're almost invisible. You're almost unidentified. You're almost like an intruder. They don't see you as the new person you are. But it could be your girlfriend because you grow when we get in this stage, Scorpio, the change is gonna happen whether you want to or not. A lot of Scorpio are not ready for it. And you might have to you might and I had to leave my girlfriend because I was spiritually grown out of that stage and she just could not understand it. She was not ready for that growth. I became unnoticeable to her. I became even to other people. I became it's like you're a stranger. It's like you're this the word for it. You are people will look at you as an imposter. When you are in this stage, when you go to that ego stage, when you get to that phoenix stage, your friends, your family, your past life people, they will look at you as an imposter of who you were because they want to see that old person. They want to see that maniac. They want to see that struggling person. They want to see that non-dreamer. They want to see that alcoholic. They want to see that violent person because that's what's familiar. That's what they know you for. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be that antisocial, negative Scorpio because it's even if it's the worst place that you could possibly be, it's familiar. People don't when you learn when you really look at reality, it's nothing what you think it is. When you look at the real reality in the real big picture, you know what I mean. You see that you will the more you grow and the more you get into your purpose and more the best people in your life will be people that you never thought you would meet. It'll be people that be way far away from you, that live way far away from you, will accept you. You know what I'm saying? The people that you are surrounded by, they're not gonna see you as a friend no more. Your best friend that you might have known for 20 years, he ain't gonna hit you up on the phone no more. You know what I'm saying? If you do that viral video or you do that successful project, them people ain't gonna want to hang around you no more because you're not familiar to them no more. The people that was on my channel 2 years ago, a lot of them wish me well, but when my channel start growing and start getting new people, them people they fall off because I'm not spiritually identical to them no more. They can't identify me no more. They can't they can't There's no way that they can even muster up in their head that Najee is on a different level. Najee is like a very different soul. He's a different person. He's a different individual, and people will call you out your name. People will try you. People will disrespect you. People will turn on you. People will lie on you when you're on this stage because this stage is only for the big boys. This stage is only for the strong at heart. This is not for the pretenders. This is not if you want to if I tell anybody if you do not want to leave that low level stage and go through the pain and strain in order to get to your highest level, do not come trying to pretend. Do not become trying to masquerade, because the snakes, the wolves are going to be waiting to once they find out that you are imitating an eagle, they're going to rip you in half, because you are one of them. They're gonna snatch you right to the ground and eat you like a hyena eats a fawn, some type of impala. He's gonna rip you right in half, because you one of the hyena. He like, no, you a hyena. You're not a lion. It's like a hyena trying to wear a lion face and trying to walk with majesty and strength. And them hyenas gonna look at you. You still living a hyena lifestyle. You still look like a hyena. They gonna come around you and they gonna rip you in half, because you still have that weak interior. You still have that weak spiritual interior, and they can see you for who you are. You're spiritually familiar to them. And if you're hey Kenya, what's going on, Kenya? Y'all anybody, everybody, make sure y'all come in, make sure y'all support the video. I see everybody coming in. This is gonna be a different video. Like I said, I hope y'all like it. You know what I mean? This is different. Make sure y'all show that love. Make sure you donate if you can. My Cash App link is in the chat. You know, though a lot of you already have it, but if not, my Sky 11 Hook, she's posting my links. And thank you, Sky 11, again. You all know she posted my links and my email. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure you like the video as you enter. Um, it's I don't know what made me want to even do this video. That's why it was hard for me to do this video, because it's very transparent and it's very deep. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of people. It's I worry. That's the only thing I struggle with. I worry. I still worry and struggle with that, because you know I know it can be unfair at times, because when you're on this level, you don't get that push, because you are a alien. You are spiritually an alien. You are spiritually unidentified to these people. You are a brand new person. People are not going to want to, that person ain't going to want to sit, but next thing you know, that same person that was hanging out with you, that was kicking it with you, they going to start woofing at you and talking smack to you out of nowhere. They going to be trying to start up fights with you. They going to be dissing themselves from you. They going to be making up stuff about you. They going to be feeding you with a long handled spoon, like you a damn enemy of them, because you are on a different level. You are flying at a different altitude. You are breathing a different air. That chicken ain't gonna want to hang with you. No, that chicken no, he can't hang with you no more. That chicken bird dude can't hang with you no more. That pigeon lady can't hang with you no more. She wanna sit on the stoops of New York and eat breadcrumbs. You flying over the mountains. You flying over the Pacifics. You seeing stuff that most birds will never see. They wanna stay in what they're accustomed to. They wanna stay where they can blend in, where they can be cool, where they can stand out and be the big guy on campus. But when you surrounded in your circle of eagles, everybody's strong. Everybody flies with strength. Everybody's at a high altitude. It's not about ego no more. It's all about achievement. It's all about making things happen. But a lot of people they want to. It's all about ego. So they don't evolve to that level. They stay the same, and they just stay stagnated, and they go down, down, down. Even if they have a certain place, if you are willing to compromise who you are in order to blend in, in order to be cool, in order to whatever, you gonna find yourself being spiritually soaked like a sponge, and find yourself being half the person who you are, because you're going to. It's like an eagle trying to live in a chicken's habitat. I wonder how long can the eagle look like live in those habitats before it start getting sick. You see what I'm saying? Or before it starts deteriorating. Or before it start. It's just like a lion. It's just like how these people have lions in zoos and shit like that. Like they be looking all malnourished and weird looking and shit. But when you see the animals in the jungle, they all strong and big, bulky and muscly and scary looking and wild. Even the rabbits are dangerous in Africa. even Richard Pryor said that he said the damn rabbit looked dangerous. I put the damn windows up, because they cut from a whole different cloth. They had whole different experiences. They have a whole different environments and a whole different place. I don't know. If, I'm like, I know this video is different. I know it's different. So it's up to you. I'm gonna see how y'all take on to it. You know, y'all let me know where y'all at with the video, cause I just like I told y'all I enjoyed doing these with y'all, cause I wasn't even gonna really do a video, but I wanted to do something for y'all right quick. And you know, I definitely gonna have something different more for y'all. But y'all let me know if y'all up in here. You know, and let me know if y'all enjoying it. You know, if you watching it, if you new to this channel, you know, feel free to jump in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, this video is all gonna be about the lizard stage, helping y'all understand that lizard stage. You know, it just makes a lot of times I battle against my lizard. Like the lizard sometimes want to come back because um, I get sometimes I be like, damn, and I'm speaking real transparent. So y'all bear with me. I'm gonna speak real. I'm going real deep right here. I be like, damn, these fools really think I done slacked off. They really think it's some type of game with me. They think, oh, I'm weak now. Oh, I'm Najee soft. Najee is delusional. I don't see when I'm being dissed. I don't see when somebody trying to play me, but they don't realize I'm in a whole spiritual different place. I don't have that rage in me no more. I'm not trying to look for rifts. I'm not trying to have power struggles with people no more. If I come to a person, it's all love. It's all for the big picture with me. So a lot of individuals they don't. Hey Nelly Trophy. A lot of people don't see that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that. They be like, oh man, Najee done got soft. Man, Najee, man, look at him. He's all smiling, his skin all clear. He all, look at him, looking like a little, looking all shiny. Look at him, he Winnie the Pooh. I'm Winnie the Pooh now. I went from the crazy grizzly bear to Winnie the Pooh. This is how people look at you when you spiritually change. You go from the grizzly bear to being Winnie the Pooh. People look at you like you Winnie the Pooh. They treat you like you Winnie the Pooh. You know what I'm saying? Um, because you don't come off a certain way. You don't have a certain darkness to yourself as though it seemed, but people don't realize I'm not my experiences. I don't look like my experiences because I changed. I went through the sweat, blood, and tears. I didn't come to this. I wasn't so enlightened and well read that I just was led to the Jordan River and purified myself, and I just awakened and everything just became so blatant to me. No, I had to lose cars. I had to lose friends. I had to lose a lot of family members. I had to watch a lot of people lose their lives in order to get out of that lizard stage. I had to lose. I had to just that's where that burning resurrection stage come from. I had to literally everything had to literally be destroyed. Even my hairstyle became different when I started spiritually changing. And when I had a haircut, when I was the clean cut church, clean cut business suit looking dude, that's when I was low vibrational. That's when I was dangerous. That's when I was didn't have no sense. You see what I'm saying? But if you ask the person that judge a book by its cover, they be like, oh, he's a well groomed, quiet young man. He's a good young man. Look at that, he got a haircut. That's what I'm talking about. He's a good, clean young man. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I used to get my haircut when I was a boy. He's a good, clean young man. But I was lost. I was just as godless. I was just as mean. I was just as drunk. I was just as violent, but I look like a picture perfect. I look like somebody you can bring into your house and introduce to your grandmother. But I was still good. I was still a good person. I still had a beautiful soul, but I wasn't the person that I was supposed to be. I wasn't the person that I was meant to be. I wasn't living in my full potential. I was walking. I wasn't even wearing the socks. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was spiritually barefooted. I was just going along with the motions, but that Scorpio until he learns to go into his complete bloom. That's why I was able to be when I was able to speak and show my gifts. That's when I was able to draw people like y'all from my channel. If I wasn't in my high vibration, I wouldn't be able to speak and do no videos. You know what I mean? When I was in my low vibration, I was playing around with the camera. You know what I mean? This was like my last few moments in my lizard stage. I was playing around with the camera. You know what I'm saying? I had got a little camera for my birthday. Out playing around with the camera. I was like, man, I'm gonna start doing videos. And I was with the old head. We was driving trucks because I was driving trash trucks then for waste management. And and the old head looked at me. He like, man, you ain't, cause you know how them old heads be. You know how them old heads be. They like, man, you ain't gonna do shit, not you. What the motherfucker? What the fuck you mean by that? I can do videos and shit. I can. You think I can't do no video? Like I'm looking at my like I'm gonna record my. I'm gonna make video. Fuck you. I'm like. You know this and this before this was like 2000 like the end of 2016 something like that and I was in that stage because I was still dating I was still being a in that low vibration stage still wilding out still blending in but just like I said in that state when you right there at that place you blend in everybody love you everybody accept you because you are predictable you normal you know what I'm saying? And it sounds weird, and women don't get mad at me because it ain't just the women, it's the men too. Like that dude, he'll it's like we'll date like women will date certain because of them being a certain way because they don't check them, they don't make them take accountability. He don't have no backbone. He only have a certain amount of backbone. He only have a certain amount of integrity. He only have a certain amount of intelligence. He only has a certain amount of strength. You know what I mean? Even though women, a lot of people say, I want a good man, I want a strong man, or whatever. I want a man of dignity. I want a man that I can, that's not what a lot of them be looking. A lot of them be looking for the low vibe because I dated certain women, and it's certain women you can date. It's not enough good you can do. It's not enough good deeds you can do. It's not enough positivity that you can show around some individuals because they're not going to be happy with you at that place. They're not going to be satisfied with you at that place because they want to see you at a dark place. They want to see you at a low place. You know what I mean? And like I said, this video gonna be different. This is just a bonus for y'all. Do y'all appreciate this or not? Cause I don't know. Y'all be whatever with me, but I'm really giving y'all some deep stuff. Y'all let me know. Cause I'm really digging. I'm really giving y'all something different. You know what I mean? Cause I was like, I ain't know if I was ready to do this video. I wasn't gonna do it, but I want to do this for y'all, and I'm gonna go hard with it. But y'all let me know if y'all stick in. Y'all let me know. Make sure y'all give me a heart. Like I said, make sure you email me for any type of readings, advice or whatever. Make sure you email me for that, or you can reach out to me on Instagram and follow me at godbody_2009. I really appreciate it. Y'all, let me know if y'all in here. Let me know if y'all enjoy it. Thank you, Kenya. Let me know if, I just like I said, I'm not going by the numbers. I'm only going by the support. I'm only doing this for my real, supporters. So I seen Emerald Goddess. I seen a couple of people. I don't know who's in here, but y'all let me know if y'all in here. Let me know if you enjoying this because all my videos are very extreme. They're very different. So, I ask y'all sometimes because I know my videos can be so extreme and going to different places. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one and give y'all some good stuff. Like when Scorpio man shares that skin, when we share that skin, we are, and I'm gonna do a fun video after this or whatever. But I ain't gonna keep this one too long. When the Scorpio is at that level, that's when we're ready to take that chance. A lot of Scorpios, when we're at that low level, we don't take that chance with that woman. We don't take. That's when that Scorpio. That's when we're like antisocial. That's when we're like don't talk and don't open up and don't really take chances. Don't really get out of our comfort zones when we're in the low level stage. We still trying to bounce from here, bounce from there, bounce all over the place. But when you're that squad level people, people that feed his dreams, people that feed the best parts of him. That's when that Scorpio man is gonna be at his best. Because he's gonna surround himself with the best, even if his circle is this small. They're gonna be with people that believe in him 100%. I don't care if it's 1,000 fake people around me. As long as I have those few loyal people on my team, or even just one loyal person on my team that believe in me, you know what I mean? That's all that matters. I'd rather have 2 real people than 2 million fake people. You know what I mean? Because just like even with the channels, like I could be like bummed out because of the numbers, because I know I'm getting cheated with the numbers and stuff like that. But why would I? I'd rather have a real audience that's paying attention, that really enjoys my stuff, that really supports my stuff, than have people that just jumping on the bandwagon because of the topics, because I'm talking about bandwagon topics, because I'm talking about somebody else's life, because I'm telling somebody else's business. Y'all don't come here because I tell nobody else's business. Y'all don't come here because I talk about celebrities. Y'all just love my content. Y'all sincerely love what I put out, no matter what it is. A lot of y'all love my stuff, and I appreciate that. It's not easy to be yourself. It's not easy to be your best self. It's easy to be negative. It's easy to be ignorant. It's easy to be, stupid. It's easy to blend in and copycat, but it's hard being different. It's hard being old school. Everybody listening to Lil Baby. Everybody listening to, Drizzy. But I'm listening to Sam Cooke. I'm listening to Otis Redding. I'm listening to Stevie Wonder. I'm listening to Michael Jackson. I'm listening to the Four Tops. She listening to Beyonce. She listening to this. She listening to the new people. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to Aretha Franklin. I'm listening to Gladys Knight. My spirit is completely different. My who I am is completely a whole different entity. That's why a lot of Scorpio men, they blend in. They can deal with women even if they're younger than him. He has to be with a woman that has a certain in-depth tone to her soul, a certain wisdom, a certain intelligence, a certain experience to who she is. A lot of Scorpios are good with women that are mature. Scorpio men, when they're trying to grow, and if he's at a stage he's trying to grow, he can't be with the woman with a lower tier thinking. That's why, like, I realize everybody that I've connected with since I've been at that level has been on that same plateau of their mindset with me. You know what I'm saying? It might not be a bunch of people like it was when I was at my low vibration, but they're the right people. They're the strongest people. They're the most intelligent people. They're the most successful people. They're the most ambitious people. You see what I'm saying? It's not about a popularity contest. It's about completing your spiritual mission and completing your journey, and being a leader, being distinct, being different. And I'm gonna do the fun video. I know everybody gonna come in here for the fun video, but I don't know. I wasn't even gonna do that, but I might do that for y'all since I got a nice little crowd in here. I might do a little something extra for y'all. But like y'all, if y'all have something that y'all want me to add, or y'all have something that y'all want to ask, or y'all feel like something is a part of this topic that I didn't bring up, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity now to, if you have anything you want to add, or anything y'all want me to add to the video. Hey, Christelle Perez, what's going on? Y'all let me know. And like I said, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you donate, show that love to my Cash App link, or either my PayPal link if you can. My Cash App tag is $Godbody2009. Make sure y'all show that love. I'll do some extra stuff for y'all, but I gotta make sure y'all show that support. Cause I just did a joint yesterday for y'all, so I've been putting in plenty of content for y'all. I don't know. I might have to wait. Cause I don't know. I might feel like I'm doing too much. I don't know. I might do it. I might do it, but we gonna see. But I'm just asking y'all. Do you feel anything that do y'all understand the video? Let me see. Facts. I like when you're ascending. You have certain glow radiating. I noticed a difference in you as well watching you. One of your old videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know, but like I said, you know, when you Scorpio at this, like even me doing videos like this, me being at this level where I just do stuff out of love, it's hard because you want more support, you want more love, but everything's not acceptable. A lot of people's ears are not ready to really hear real stuff. They mind and they spirit just can't take that. It's just that it's like a child trying to understand. It's like a 2-year-old trying to understand multiplication. It's like they can't interpret that. They can't understand that. Can you do a recap, please? What you want me to just recap of what I've been talking about? I'm just talking about the low level stage of the Scorpio man. A lot of Scorpio are scared to grow because of wanting to be accepted. Because when they're in their low level, they fit in, they're understood, they're loved, they are popular. But when you become this spiritual phoenix and become this spiritual eagle, you are looked at as the weirdo. You're looked at as the purple zebra. You are the sore thumb sticking out. You are the black sheep. Um, Even to your own close relatives or to your best friends, they will see you almost as a spiritual imposter of who you were. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna look at you as the same David. They're not gonna look at you as the same Jane. You know what I'm saying? Because they look at you for who you were. It's almost like it's a person pretending to be you. They see you as it's almost like they're gonna treat you like somebody's wearing your skin, like it's a stranger wearing your face. It's like a person. They're gonna treat you like a person is wearing a costume of you. You see what I'm saying? It's they're gonna treat you like you're just a fake. You're a phony. They're gonna treat you like nah. He hasn't. He can't possibly change. This is somebody totally different. This is somebody pretending to be him. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody. That's how you're gonna be looked at as the weirdo. They're gonna look at you as the you know the just they just not gonna see you for who you are. A lot of people are walking, keep doing your awaken, uh, awaken, keep doing your thing. They will find when they are ready. Yeah, you right. I'm trying to you know keep this thing going, but I'm gonna hit y'all with another. Just like I said, I try to give y'all a little chance. Let me see what's going on here. How did you deal with the loss of your lizard stage? Uh, I had to isolate myself a lot of times because everything that was going on, everything that would keep me busy was low vibrational things that would destroy me, things that would deteriorate me. So a lot of times I had to rebuild myself, reconstruct myself. So I had to have a lot of isolation. I had to have a lot of time to think, a lot of time to write, a lot of time to exercise, a lot of time to detox, a lot of time to build my muscles physically, spiritually, and mentally. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's lifting weights, reading, exercising, you know what I'm saying, meditating, praying. You know what I mean? All these things are part of the ego stage. You know what I mean? When I come out that lizard stage, you don't it can be very lonesome being in the ego stage, especially being in the phoenix stage, because you don't find too many individuals that are like minded, except for people that are older than you. That's why a lot of Scorpio will date women that's older than us. We'll hang out with guys that are older than us. You know what I mean? Even at a young age, I was hanging out with grown men, even when I was in my lizard stage. So when I was in my ego stage, I started hanging out with more individuals that had sense. You know what I mean? Not just because of how our history and how long I knew them, or just the small things. I really looked at people in more in depth, because when you're on the lizard stage, you only look at the outside. You don't look at the heart. Even though I always been even in that stage, I looked at that stuff. I was still deep, but I just it was hard to control certain things as far as being understood, as far as adapting to the treatment from different individuals because they see you for who you used to be. They see you as the person you still used to be. They still see you for who you were 15 years ago. They still want to see you for who you were 10 years ago. So it people will, look at you weird. They will treat you funny, you know. So I hope y'all like this. This is different. You know what I mean? This is a different tempo. This is a different kind of video. I'm gonna hit y'all with one more, but are y'all gonna show? I ain't gonna ask y'all that 'cause a lot of y'all gonna just be wailing to me. But all I can ask y'all to do is, please make sure y'all show that love and support. Make sure y'all donate towards the channel. You know what I mean? If you love this channel, whether you new, whether you've been here for 4 days or 4 years, make sure you show that love and support the channel. It's much greatly appreciated. Follow me on Instagram at godbody_2009. My emails are in the link. I definitely post them in the comment section when I finish. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with something different. Hit y'all with something else. And I hope y'all like it. But make sure y'all, support the channel. Make sure y'all watch my last videos. I love, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for the few and true supporters there are on my channel. I'm probably gonna have to repost this so everybody can catch it because this is from a whole different video link. So that's probably why it's another reason why only a few people could come in. But I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do another video for y'all. So I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. Like I said, make sure y'all show that love y'all can. I'm gonna hit y'all with another one. I'm gonna hit y'all. I guess I'm gonna hit y'all with the Scorpio. I don't know how I'm gonna name it, but it's gonna be like um it's gonna be about the Scorpio molding the body of the woman that he's with, how the Scorpio affects the hormones of the woman, how he sexually attracts the woman, and how she literally changes and becomes, different and molds into that Scorpio, So I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna name that and title that, but y'all make sure y'all tune in. I'll be back in a couple minutes, but y'all show that love. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in a few. Thank you to all my moderators. Eccentric Ray. Make sure I've seen everybody. Thank you, Nicholas, everybody. Kenya, thank you, Emerald Goddess. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.